All right, so let's talk hip up or glute bridge or hip bridge, or there's all kinds of different names for it, but let me show you what I'm talking about. This is a beautiful exercise to be able to focus on hip strength, okay? And whenever I say hips, I mean your butt, okay? No, okay? So I mean your hips, I mean your butt, no, okay? And one of the things that happens when your hips are strong is it helps to stabilize the low back. Okay? It's like one system. And it even goes bigger than that, right? It goes hamstring all the way through hip, all the way up through the back, right? It's a whole system of musculature. And this is a really good way to be able to work on some of that stuff. And one of the things that tends to happen, especially if we're seated a lot during the day. So if you've got a career where you're seated a lot during the day, muscles tend to, they adapt to the positions that you're in. And when you're seated during the day, your hips they get a little dysfunctional. So this is a way to start creating a mind-body connection again to be able to voluntarily contract those glute muscles. Because believe it or not, a lot of people, they lose that ability. And when you lose that ability, you set yourself up for some different problems when you're doing real-life activity, right? When you're out on the tennis court, or you're playing golf, or you're chasing your kids, or you're whatever it might be, or you go to the gym and you start doing workouts. So this is a great thing to start off with, again, just to recreate the connection between the mind and the body, the mind and the hips. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull the feet in real close to the tail end. I want hip width stance, toes pointing straight forward, that's important, right? And then we're gonna raise the hips up. I'm just gonna go hands at the sides like so. I'm gonna raise the hips up, and when I'm in this up position, I want to have a straight line from my shoulder all the way to the knees, okay? So this is not full extension. This is hyperextended. This would be neutral. At least I think it's neutral, okay? It's hard for me to see that. But, and when I'm in this position, one of the things I'm doing is I'm squeezing my tail end together. Like I'm consciously thinking about squeezing my butt. I want those muscles on. It's important that I start to make those connections. And as you do that, you might start to shake a little bit. That's okay. That means you're finally starting to get them to work. Okay? So squeeze them together. Get them tight. Hold this position. Play with that. And then you could go down and up. And generally, I recommend holding that up position for a minimum of 5 seconds. You could do multiple reps, down, up, down, up, down, up. Minimum 5-second holds. Cool? Get those glutes on. They're super important for all kinds of stuff.